Burn marks on your stovetop can make it look dirty even when you just cleaned it, and they can be challenging to get rid of with only soap and water. Thankfully, even severe marks are removable with some elbow grease and a more intense cleaning process. Within 30 minutes, you should have a clean, unblemished stovetop just waiting for your next cooking session. Some stovetops have connected caps and grates, but some are separate. Remove the grates and caps and soak them in soapy water. Fill an empty sink with warm water and some dish soap, and let the removable parts soak while you clean the rest of the stove. This is a great way to loosen stuck food and grease. Caps are small, circular covers that lay over the heat source. The grates sit over top of the caps. Some stovetops have connected caps and grates, but some are separate. Regardless of which type you have, simply lift the grates and the caps to remove them. The actual knobs that control the heat level can stay in place. Always wait to clean your stove until the burners are completely cooled if you cooked on them recently. Clean away any easily removable bits of food or grease splatters. As you wipe the stovetop, rinse out and re-wet your sponge pro rata. Repeat the method until the surface is as clean as possible. This part of the method clears away the surplus grime so you will be able to clearly see where your stove is burnt and wishes some TLC. Make a paste out of equal parts salt, bicarbonate of soda, and water. This mixture is best for ceramic stovetops. For ones manufactured from glass or chrome steel, omit salt. This deep cleaning paste should remove tough stains and marks from your stovetop. Mix everything in an exceedingly small bowl. You could also use an advertisement cleaner especially made for a stovetop, but natural ingredients should work even as well. Plus, it could prevent a visit to the shop if you have already got salt and hydrogen carbonate in your cupboard. Spread the paste over any burn marks and let it rest for several minutes. The nice thing about this cleaning method is that it works for burn marks, stains, and hardened food bits. Be at liberty to place it on anything stuck to your stovetop. To give the paste enough time to saturate the mark, spend some minutes on another task. You'll filter old leftovers from the fridge, sweep the ground, or empty the dishwasher while you wait. Rub the mark with a sponge or washcloth until it disappears. Wet the sponge or washcloth and wring it out so it isn't dripping wet. Use a touch exertion to buff the spot until all the paste is gone, and also the mark has disappeared. Rinse and re-wet your sponge as required. For severe marks, repeat the method a second time. Buff the stovetop with a clean, dry towel until all the residual water is gone. After scrubbing the scorch marks away, thoroughly wipe down the stovetop with a fresh, clean towel. Don't neglect the perimeters and corners. This should leave your stovetop looking beautifully shiny and clean. Take a few minutes to scrub the grates and caps soaking in the sink. Run a scrub brush over the pieces in the sink to dislodge any loose gunk. Rinse them off with fresh water to get rid of all the suds. For tough stains, you could use the baking soda paste on the grates and burners, too. Let the grates and caps dry before placing them on the stovetop. Use a towel to dry off the pieces or rest them on a drying pad or rack until all the water has evaporated. If you're cleaning your stove after dinner, you may leave them overnight and replace them within the morning. Always confirm the burners are completely dry before replacing them. If they're still wet, they may cause problems once you activate the burners.